Hey, everybody. It has been a minute. Minute's probably an understatement. It has been a while. How are you? How is everyone? Hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know it's been a while. A long time. But I thank y'all for your patience, or not patience, willing to adjust your schedule, because our guests had to adjust their schedule. So, but how y'all been? What's good in your world, people? What is good? What is good? What is good? Hey. We're going to give our guests, I signed on a little bit early so we could be ready for when our guest pops on and we can get this on and popping. It has been a long time, a very long time. Look at my son. No, we ain't having no tacos without you, boy. It's just Tuesday. I ain't had no tacos today. My son's starting to harass me in the chat. But yo, let's see. As our guest is here, so let's go ahead. Let's see. Did I do it right? Hopefully. Did we get it? We got it.
What up?
Hey, how are you?
What's happening? I'm doing well. Yourself?
I'm good.
Thank you for having me. Thank
you for being here.
Nah,
we are
man.
all excited.
Y'all know, you know what it is. It's like without y'all, there ain't no us. So it's an honor and privilege to be here with y'all.
And we thank you for having that attitude, because not many people do. I mean, I think we can all relate that not everyone has teams that are as personable and inviting as Ashanti's team. So we appreciate that as well.
Well, remember, attitude reflects leadership, and the snake rots from the head. So that's all Sean. You know what I mean? That's the way she hired us, and she expects us to conduct ourselves. You know what I mean? So y'all see, you know, the pretty bikini Ashanti, but you know when she's still a boss now.
Right.
She's still a boss now.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Peace, everybody. I see all the comments. Peace and love to everybody. Peace and love, man.
So we're going to go ahead, because I know you got a busy night. Plans to change, so we're going to go ahead and get this started. So
do it.
We already started talking about Ashanti, you being her DJ. We know you as Ashanti's DJ. However, before we jump into, because we know tomorrow you are doing a big old live event. So before we get into all of that, what we want to do is get to know DJ City.
Oh,
so can you tell
me?
Yes, we want to know you. We want to know more than just Ashanti's DJ. We want to know about DJ City.
No doubt. Let's do it.
So where does your name DJ City come from?
So I guess I'll start from the top. When I was in high school, I was in a rap group called Oreo, AUREO. It was two black guys and a white dude. but again, it was by AUREO, and I went by the name of Smooth C. My real name is Chris. And Smooth, I picked up from he's legally my cousin, but he's really my brother. My Omar, he would be like Smooth O. So I went with Smooth C. And then to be fair, the white guy's name's Michael. We still work together. He's my brother. He's a phenomenal producer, engineer, songwriter. And he's on my next single, but we'll get into that later. But we're still boys to this day. So I went by Smooth C, and in college, a gentleman we used to roll with started calling me City. He's like, your personality. I mean, I know he's in a lot of trouble right now. I won't even mention his name, but there's an executive that my persona, nothing else. Nothing else resembles that. Okay?
We got you. We know where
Nothing
you're
else. Let's
going.
just
Yes.
be very clear.
We picking up what you putting
Okay,
down. We
all
got you.
right, cool. Well, my persona is like, yo, you like you remind me of New York City. You're very lively, and you're very charismatic. You're like city. You're like a city. So I went by Smooth City for up until 2021, and then my boy was like, yo, drop the Smooth. You sound a little, like I sound like I don't want to disrespect no 90s rappers and go with no names or whatever, but he's like, you sound like a 90s rapper. I was like, you know what? Let's just go with this. And everybody called me City anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it just went. So that's how it came along. And I don't use DJ in front because I always say I'm not a DJ. I can DJ. I can DJ. You know
So
what
we
I mean?
learned something new.
Yeah, I
So
can DJ.
it's
I
just
always just go by
City.
City, because for me, DJ is Jazzy Jeff. DJ is Kid Capri. DJ is these gentlemen are the architects and people I look up to.
Right.
DJ is God Bless the Dead, DJ AM, right?
Right.
Cool DJ Red Alert. You know what I mean? Like, so, and I know I'm not that. You know what I mean? But I can DJ. I can rock a party.
Okay.
I say that.
And you do rock the party. We know you rock the party.
Appreciate it.
So what was the first event or artist, whichever one you want to mention, that you ever were a DJ for?
I remember I used to DJ in the clubs, and some artists wouldn't bring DJs. Back in like the 2000s. Ironically, I actually have a photo of. I mean, I didn't DJ for him. Another gentleman that I used to roll with did that night. But Fat Man Scoop, I remember that night.
Mm-hmm.
Especially that my brother, my big brother just passed away. That sticks in my head. That wasn't one of the first, but that was one of the first, I should say. That just sticks in my mind. But really, the first artist, I had a lot of opportunities to DJ for artists. But my personality being, loud and boisterous, and it wasn't received well by a lot of artists.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, did I lose sound? Oh, wait, I can't hear you. Is it my sound that went out? Can y'all hear him? Ooh, I can't hear you now. Can y'all hear City? We lost them. Could y'all hear him? Because I couldn't. It might have been my sound. Okay, it was his sound. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get him back. So yeah, so we learned something new while we wait for City to join. He said that he can DJ. He is not just a DJ, but I like that. Because you are more than a DJ, and we did lose him. So hopefully we get him back soon. But everybody, I saw y'all, if y'all were over there on Nikki's live, trying to get your Twitch together. Twitch is, to me, it's kind of complicated to navigate, but we gonna get it together because we gonna make this work. And I should tell y'all right now that my name on Twitch is different. So tomorrow night at 9:00, while we wait for City to come back, I'm gonna put my Twitch handle in here. I don't know if you're able to find me, but tomorrow at 9:00 Eastern, when we go live, you won't see Chanel for life. So that is not my name. Trying to see if we can get City back on here so we can keep talking. Let me see if I can pin. Oh, I gotta pin it from here. So I'm incognito. That's my name on Twitch. If you are looking for me on Twitch, I don't see City back in the chat yet, so hopefully we get him back soon. But are y'all up? Are y'all ready for tomorrow? What are y'all expecting for tomorrow? What do you think is going to happen tomorrow? Drop that in the chat. What do you think? It's called the B-side. So what do you think we is going to happen tomorrow? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. All right, I think City, we got him back. Yep, he's coming back. I think I got it. This tech be so so crazy sometimes.
But,
All right.
but
There
sorry,
you go.
believe it or not, that was actually Ashanti who just called me.
Oh, wow.
Believe it or not, it was. So I was like, oh my, you know, because she, you know, when we get to that, we'll do that. But you know, she's been very gracious about and very supportive of this.
What
Yeah.
timing she had with that? All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. I was
Well,
like,
since
yo, I'm talking to the said, yo, my band, whatever. I was like, yo, hit me when you're done. Hit me when you're done. We'll talk. I was like,
all right. Well, since Ashanti called, we might as well go ahead and transition. So
no,
that
no,
was.
no. I want to answer what
Oh,
you
you
were
want to
saying.
finish
I
the
want to
answer?
finish.
Okay.
Good.
Go ahead.
What were we talking
We were
about again?
talking about the first event and the artist, and you were saying that Fat Man Scoop stuck
Yeah.
in your head. That's where you
Yes.
were.
Yes. And so a lot of artists didn't really embrace me because of my personality. And I got to give her props. Like, you know, she don't live a long life, thank God. But you know, she really did. She really did. She saw something in me when other people didn't really embrace it. Like they kind of were like, give me the Heisman. She was like, nah, that's my guy. You know, it was between me and somebody else. I remember his name, but I won't say it. And I had my passport. He didn't. And I've been rocking with her since 2008. So she really is the first artist that embraced me. Have I DJ for other people and filled in shows throughout now? Yeah, for sure. But I gotta give her that. You know, she was the first one to be like, yo, that's my guy. You know what I mean? She used to call me Slim. She used to call me Slim back then.
And that's what's up, because all it takes, like you said, all the talent you have, all it takes is somebody to take that chance on you, to give you that shot, and for you to be ready. Because, like you said, you had your passport, so you was ready to go. You was ready for the opportunity. So that's a lesson.
I can tell you about that because my man always says, when you stay ready, you don't got to get ready. And,
exactly.
And he and our first show was in Indonesia, and it was between me and another gentleman. I had my passport. I was already traveling, doing shows with Crooklyn Clan, and he did not have his passport. So Ty Boogie was leaving, and she's like, "Yo, all right, let's take Slim." So I went and did the show, and then I'll never forget. I did the show. I did a decent job. Came back to the States, and I was coaching soccer at my old college. And I remember she said, Kincaid called me. I was on Long Island Expressway, and Kincaid called me and said, we're going to Japan. Do you want to go? And I said, I thought Homeboy was supposed to do the next show, because he's supposed to do one-on-one show to make a decision. And he's like, yo, he don't got his passport. He's like, and she needs somebody. So you want to do it or not? And I was like, yeah. All right.
That's right.
What time I got to be at the airport? You know, we went and we did 4 shows over there in Japan. And I'll never forget when I found out I was in, he never even got a shot. And I always tell that story to people because it was like, you weren't prepared for that moment. Now, it was for me. I know God, that was my moment. That was for me. God meant for us to be together 16 years, right? He knew what he was doing by putting us in each other's lives. But, to keep it 100, like, he wasn't ready.
Right.
He wasn't ready.
Hey, well, you said, you stay ready. You ain't got to get ready. So you already answered the next question, and people already talking about, 2008, that was a long time, 16 years, because I was going to ask you how long you've been her DJ.
Been with her for more than Life and Ty Boogie combined. I've been with her longer.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I wear that as a badge of honor.
Yeah, I mean, you can really tell by just how in sync that you are, on the stage when you're doing the show, how you just pick up whatever she's putting down. And if y'all have ever been to an Ashanti show, then you know that City brings the energy. City gets the show started. I remember in Philly when I went to the show in May, he jumped down in the audience and was dancing and with everybody.
You know what's crazy about that? That was the last show, because I didn't make the show in June in Kansas City. And I was gonna retire, Be Faithful. I was like, yo, when we come back, like, I've been doing that for years. And unfortunately, my mentor, my friend, my brother passed away, Fat Man Scoop. And I was like, well, now I have to. And I don't mean no disrespect to DJ Knuckles, who was his DJ. I don't mean no disrespect to nobody else. But one thing I will say about me, y'all know I really am a humble cat. Not a damn person is gonna do that song "Be Faithful" for Fat Man Scoop like me. So that's for
And
life.
I agree.
So,
I
like,
agree.
every
So
time my brother knows I'm a rep for him, and he's gonna be shining down, looking down, and proud of what he. I got the goosebumps talking to y'all about
oh
that.
yeah.
Like, not a person gonna rep for Scoop anytime I ever touch that stage for Scoop. So that
I know
thing's
that's
here to
right.
stay, baby. You that.
I hear that.
Mm.
So, where do you draw your energy from on this stage? So, this energy that you have on the stage, because we all see that jump you do, that vertical, I mean, you be up in the air. So, where do you draw your energy from when you're getting ready for a show?
I mean, I take care of myself. I mean, I drink, I smoke a little something, but I never do before shows. I never abuse it. Um, I eat right. I work out. Um,
And we know
and
that you wash your ass.
yo, you damn right. Oh, they can't. They're saying they're having trouble hearing us. Hold on 1 second. Oh,
Oh,
you know
y'all
what?
can't hear us?
Hold on. Let me try the AirPods. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me try the AirPods.
Who can't you hear? Is it both of us?
Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you. Can y'all hear them better?
You can, yeah. Okay. Someone just said I can hear. Okay. All
Okay.
right.
I
Cool.
think we good.
Cool. Yeah. So I try to just take care of myself. And when you take care of yourself, like back to what we were saying, when you stay ready, you don't gotta get ready.
Hmm.
So that energy is naturally there to draw from. You know what I mean? And like you gotta you gotta remember, it's a privilege. Yeah, I worked hard for this opportunity and I was prepared for this opportunity, but it is a privilege um to do what I do. So I know that you all are spending your hard-earned money on this, right? Y'all go and, if you have children, you get a sitter, right? I don't know who the hell
What?
put some.
Fireworks?
How'd that? I don't know where
What
the
is going
fireworks
on with
came from.
Instagram?
I don't know what I did to do that. Um, but listen. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's God showing they like what I was saying. Maybe that's what it was, But like, you guys go get a sitter, you get an outfit, you plan this, and then like, could you imagine? Then I'm out there, I'm high, I'm drunk, I ain't got no energy to perform for y'all. Y'all came to see a show. I mean, I performed on that stage the first night of the Millennium Tour, February 29th, 2020, right before the vid. My grandmother passed
Oh
away.
wow.
I walked out the car, I walked out the truck, and Sean looked at me. Sean was like, "What happened?" And I was like, no, no." She's like, "No, what happened?" I was like, "Oh, my grandmother just passed away." Now, we were in, I think, Louisville, Kentucky. Nobody came there to, like, I mean, people would have felt empathy for me, but they came to see a show.
That's true.
They came to see a show. They didn't care that I was going through something that night. I had to pull up and go do it too. My dog. I mean, we had a show in L.A. No, no, it wasn't L.A. It was somewhere around L.A. Like Ontario. We flew in or something like that. Maybe I forget. It was a different airport. But my dog passed away. I had to go home and put my dog down. Then we had a private show we had to do in the Hamptons. I went home and put my dog to sleep. That was a Wednesday, Thursday, and then had to go do a private gig in the Hamptons with her and Fat Joe. People didn't care what I had to go through. They
Yeah.
were just caring at me. Bryce will tell you, I was crying tears in Minneapolis airport. Like, Bryce is like, yo, like, here, take some tissue. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like, but people came to see it. Yeah, so that's where the energy comes from. Is like people still come to see a show, and the show got to go on. And whatever I'm going through at the moment, as long as I'm able-bodied to get on that stage, I got to put it down.
Yeah. And that's one of the things when it comes to like work ethic and being able to kind of separate that work and that personal Like, yeah, and you always say you never know what somebody is going through. So people seeing you on stage performing, doing what
Right.
you do, would
Right.
never know what that story is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that's what I always say. When you see people, you never know what they are going through. Just because you
Big
see the
facts.
happiness, the energy, all that, they could be carrying a heavy load. But yeah, I like how
Big
you're
facts.
able to separate that. All
Thank you.
right, all right. So I know that we got to get going. So let's
Okay.
transition
Okay.
to tomorrow night. So
Let's do it.
tomorrow night we going live. You're going live on Twitch at 9 p.m. Eastern. You about to rock out Ashanti's B-sides.
That's
So
right.
I noticed in a post that I made, some people were kind of confused about what exactly a B-side is. So can you break down for the people what is a B-side? What is the B-side?
B-side goes back to the days of vinyl. The A side was the single, right? So for example, let's take, I don't remember, this is, don't take me verbatim on this, but like Foolish would be on the A side, right?
Right,
Uh, on the B side would be Scared or Movies, right?
right,
Happy, Happy would be on the A side. The B side would be a less known album cut record that they want to get into the people, or something that they may be thinking like, oh, let's see if this catch. Let's see how they like this.
mm-hmm.
So that's the B side. B side are typically album cuts. And what made us do that is I see the comments. Like, I see a lot of fans, and especially the true day one, not a casual Ashanti fan, the real, anybody who's in this chat Ashanti fan, right? I see
Right,
y'all. And a lot of times, if we're doing a festival, or depending on the show we're on, it's very difficult to play Everybody Knows Don't Leave Me Alone. Is not just my favorite Ashanti song. It's my favorite. It's like my top 10 favorite song of all time. And we don't perform it all the time because time and the crowd setting, where we are, market depends on that. So, that's what that's a B-side. Don't Leave Me Alone is the greatest B-side ever. uh,
Oh yeah, well thank you. Yeah, so that B side, the album cut, so it's the things that didn't quite make it as singles and all. So that for everyone
Correct.
that was confused about what is a B side, what is an album cut, we might be showing our age with the A and the B side, but it's all
It's all
right.
right. It's
It's
all
all
right.
right.
It's all right. You remember like singles when you bought cassette tapes? Those that had cassette tapes. There'd be an A side would be the single that you bought, and then the B would be a album cut, maybe a lesser known record that you may not have known.
No, oh. So yeah, so we all know also that Ashanti has a vault, her iPhone and all that. We saw that Angie interview where she had all that unreleased music on her phone and she was just bragging and showing us, oh, I got all these
She
songs and
does.
talking about it. So do you think that you're able to slip in, tease us, show us some of these little unreleased songs that she may have? You think she gonna let you do that for us?
I will just say this. I'm gonna answer that question like this. I think everyone will be very pleased with the song selection tomorrow night. I
All
think they're
right.
gonna be very happy.
For lack of a better word, very, very happy.
I think she, when I called her and I explained to her, we had a couple conversations. She was about to have one now about it. She was very engaged with it. She supportive. Say, that's dope. I like that you're taking initiative and you're trying, like, I asked, permission, because I have some of those songs, and she was very, very um accommodating. Accommodating is a good word. Yeah, let's just say that. I think y'all be happy with the way I rock with y'all and the way I love you tomorrow night.
All right. I like the way you put that. I like the way you put that word together, Nikki, I think he's trying to get you with the way I love you. I heard that, Nikki. I heard that.
Yo, and big shout out to cousin Nikki. Her and I were joking around. It started as really a joke. I was joking, saying I'm out of a job, and either that night or the next night, cousin Nikki called me. She said, "Look, um, the fans would want to see you stream." I said, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "Yo, like why don't you do like maybe you could put together some sort of show for them online. And like I was like, wait a second, this is the opportunity to do what I was saying about reading that. And yo, it really you guys are obviously the fans, and then cousin Nikki, man, I gotta give her props. Like she was really the one to push me and is like, yo, this is a thing. I need you to do this and take this seriously. So we look, I'll show y'all real quick. I got my lights and everything. If y'all can see,
Oh, we
I got
ready.
you know what I mean. I got my lights. I'm ready to go. There's some other equipment I'm not gonna show yet. You'll see tomorrow, but we ready to go.
All right. We ready to go too. So we thank you for your time and we appreciate your time. But before we go, I want you to
Cool.
just hype us up real quick, set the vibe for us. What can we expect tomorrow? What do you want the people to walk away feeling? Hype it up right now.
Yo, listen, make sure everybody, it's 9 p.m. tomorrow night on Twitch. If you're having any issues, I heard that there's some issues with searching me sometimes. Just go to my Instagram page. In my bio, at the top, I have a link tree. At the top of it is the link to follow me on Twitch. You can go right there, it'll take you directly to my page. I recommend you all following me because it'll be easier when I go live to find me. I know it's a new platform for everybody. My brother Fox Beats, who's helping and manning the boards tomorrow night, told me to make sure to tell y'all that. Follow me on Twitch with that link, and it will be a lot easier. It's also in my Insta story right now. Follow me on there, and it'll be a lot easier to get the updates. And when I live, you'll know. Regarding tomorrow night, yo, it's just gonna be a vibe, man. I want to put it down again for the Ashanti fans. I don't mean to sound like, and I know it's politics season. This isn't a talking point, but this is real shit. Like tomorrow night is a celebration of her music, and anyone that loves her fans, yeah, you can go to Apple Music, yeah, you can go to Spotify and hear these things. But the way I'm gonna put it together with quite possibly some unreleased stuff, we don't know yet, but what I mean, quite possibly with that, you can you're gonna get a good vibe and walk away feeling like, oh wait, they do hear us, they do understand that these songs mean something to us too. And communicating with you these past few weeks and cousin Nikki, like this might actually turn into something moving forward. So let's get out, let's show Twitch that this is a platform and people need this, people want to see this. And I mean, who knows where it can go from there? The sky's the limit. So I want you to, if you smoke something, smoke on something. If you drink, drink. If you drink water, drink water. I don't care what you do. Just get ready for a show. We'll have ourselves a great time. I'm gonna entertain you, and I'm gonna make sure it's worth your while.
All right, so y'all heard City tomorrow night on Twitch, 9 p.m. Eastern. Make sure that you are there. City, we thank you for your time, and we will see you tomorrow on
Yo,
Twitch.
and thank you for all you do. I see your page. Yo, you really do work your ass off and represent both Ashanti and Nelly, and I know they both. I can, again, I don't like finding myself more and more speaking for people, which I don't like to do, but I can assure you they do appreciate that, and they appreciate the love, as do the teams. We all do appreciate you and everybody else that's on here. Everybody's gonna be there tomorrow. Thank you so much. Nothing but love and respect
Thank,
for you and what you
thank
do.
you. Thank you. Same to you. So
All
thank you.
right.
Thank you. All right. Bye.
Peace and love.